Hey guys, Tentative here, bringing you another video today, and today is going to be the 450 prediction video. Now, the first thing I want to start with is JGR. I am not particularly happy with what JGR has done in the off season. I don't blame them for doing it due to them not having a title sponsor, but I still don't approve of them booting off someone who could actually make them money, such as Chad Reed, even though he did technically want to go out and do his own thing. But the only reason he did that is because he never got a phone call back from anyone at JGR saying, hey, we got a bike for you, come race for us in 2020. Instead, they bring in a rookie, Savachi. I didn't approve of that either. Although he did have his chance with Monster Energy Kawasaki, didn't fulfill, so JGR gave him a chance. Okay, JGR's done that in the past. So, whatever. That's alright with me. Then, Savachi goes out and gets injured. Now, who do you got? You got Frederick Noren, who's been a GP rider and a World GP rider, outdoor rider, most of his life. Not terrible, but he's not really its specialty, Supercross. He's had maybe 2 450 starts. So it's not looking good for them in the 450 class. They don't have a chance in the 450 class this year, I don't think. Not with Freddie Noren, anyway. 250s, they got Martin and Dakotas, so Dakotas is always a solid starter, and Martin can just charge through the field. So they got a chance in the 250s to maybe save them a little bit, but not in the 450s this year. I'm also surprised by the move that Justin Hill went to Honda. Kind of surprised that he went to Honda. He went with the Bullfrog Smart Top Spas Racing Honda this year. Still number 46. And now they have, who got kicked off of there? Brayton. Brayton got his chance on Honda HRC, the factory team. So that's actually kind of a cool move for them, because Hill needed a lot of help in the 450s in terms of development and all of that. And Brayton's been on factory Honda once before, so they know that Brayton's talented, and he's shown it in the past couple of years on this factory connection Honda in the 450. So I think that's really awesome to see him get a chance on HRC, being Ken Roczen's teammate. The other thing I want to discuss is the big hype. Is Adam Cianciarulo on the 450 in Monster Energy Kawasaki. He might actually fulfill the promise and get a lot of top 5, even podium finishes. I honestly think he can. I think he can do it. He can never close out a championship, at least in the 250s, based off of past history in Supercross. But we'll see what happens with that. I think he's going to fulfill the hype. So I'm looking forward to seeing AC out there on a 450, rocking the number 9. I'm looking forward to that very much. And speaking of Honda, just something I want to discuss. Ryan Dungey moving brands. Something I thought I'd never see him move. Something I thought I'd never see him do is move to Honda. He's part owner of Geico Honda, so that's kind of cool. I know it's a 250 thing, but I just thought I'd bring it up since Dungey is a 450 rider. So I think that's a cool move. So we'll get back into the 450s now. Now, unfortunately, we'll get into my rider. Everybody knows. Chad Reed, number 22, privateer. He's getting some help from Penrite, the factory team from Australia. He's getting a little bit of help from them. So that's something cool to see. But, unfortunately, this is his last season racing motorcycles full-time. And I think it's his last season racing motorcycles in general. I think he's going to be done with it entirely after this year. And he's on a Honda. getting some help from Mountain Motorsports and one of his other sponsors, CBDMD and Penrite. Mountain Motorsports Pro Circuit. He's got his mechanic Ben from JGR. That's his mechanic this year. I think it's a good way for him to go out on a privateer Honda. He's just going out to have fun. I don't know if he's going to try to win a championship. Of course he might try. I think he's going to try 100% to try and win races, but he's just going out to have fun his last season. And that's really sad to see. So Ken Roczen, his first full season back 100% healthy without any injury or sickness. I think he's going to be in the top 2 this year, unless Cooper Webb can back it up. But we'll get into that in a minute. He'll be in top 2, top 3 for the title. He's going to be there every weekend. I know Roczen's going to be there every weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing the Honda guys doing well this year. Everybody knows I love my Yamaha. I love Suzuki. I always root for the underdog Suzuki guys. But all the Honda guys Honda has a solid team this year. Every Honda team. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of Hondas up front. Jason Anderson from Husqvarna. Zach Osborne is in his second year in 450. I don't think Anderson's going to win another title this year. At least this year. I don't think he's going to do it again. Osborne on his second full season. Or his first full season. But his second season on the 450. Looking forward to seeing what he can do for a full season. Dean Wilson is back on Rockstar Husqvarna. We'll see what happens with him. So that'll be interesting. We got KTM, and then we'll go to KTM. Marvin Musquin out with a knee injury for the whole Supercross season, and they don't have a fill-in rider for him. They've put 100% faith into Cooper Webb, who will be rocking the number 1 plate this year with the red background in A1. But he will have the number 1 plate. I think he can back it up. I think he has the capability to back up this title. With what he did last year against Tomac and Roczen and Anderson, I think he can back this championship up. And I'm really looking forward to seeing if he actually can do it. I think Cooper Webb's going to be top 3 at A1. However, you got Roczen is going to be in. He's going to be there. And then you got Tomac. He's hungry this year. He's got 27 wins and no 450 title. Eli's going to take A1. I have a feeling he's going to take A1 this year. He's going to pull it together and put in a good ride this year. Get a pretty decent start in the main and take it to the checkered flag. I think that's going to happen this year. He is going to be dominant this year. I believe he's going to be dominant. So I'm looking forward to seeing him be a dominant force. And I think AC is going to be there also. So my prediction for A1 is going to be Tomac. And my prediction for the title is I have 2 of them. I'm either picking Webb or I'm picking Tomac this year. Those 2 are going to be battling it out all year for this championship. Because Cooper Webb wants to defend his title. And Eli wants one bad. So I think we're going to see a heck of a battle this whole Supercross season. And I think there's going to be a couple other winners in there. I think Blake Baggett could win another race. Maybe Anderson will win a 1 or 2. Maybe we'll be surprised and see AC win 1 or 2. Maybe we'll see Malcolm Stewart win 1 or 2. I'm looking forward to seeing Malcolm this year. He's strong, he's fit, he's healthy. So we'll see how well he does this year. I think he's going to win some races or at least podium. Just trying to think of who else is on my mind here. Oh. I think Osborne could win a race this year. Wilson could top 5. There's so many. Honestly, I don't really have a prediction. I just think Tomac is going to win A1, and he might win the championship. Cooper Webb might win the championship. Roczen might win the championship. Who knows who's going to win this year? The field is stacked this year, and everybody's healthy. I think Baggett will win another race. We also got to discuss Martin Davalos. He is with Team Tedder KTM. He might surprise everybody in top 5 or even podium. I don't know. The field is so stacked this year, and I don't have any I don't have any prediction other than the guys who are predicted every year. Tomac, Roxon, Cooper Webb's going to be there this year, and nobody said he was last year, and he won a title. AC is going to be up there. There's so many guys that are going to be there this year, and the field's stacked right now with potential winners and a lot of title contenders this year. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this year pans out. But final prediction right now, A1 is going to be Tomac. In the championship, I have 2 guys, maybe 3 on my list. For the championship, it's either going to be Cooper Webb, Ken Roxon, or Eli Tomac. I don't know who it's going to be. I can't give you guys a prediction. The field's just so stacked this year. I have no idea. I can't give you guys anything. I can't. So can anyone dethrone Webb, or will Webb persevere this year? I don't know. Maybe we'll get some discussions going in the comments of who's going to win the title this year, and we'll get everybody's opinion. But that's going to do it for the video, and it's been Tentative here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.